It's such a juxtaposition to see Devin in the hospital because he was so fit and so healthy and strong. So to see somebody like that completely debilitated and on life support is there's a weird kind of absurdity you feel to it. Here's this person, not even breathing on their own, but they look like, a superhero.
I was really torn because I knew his wishes. I knew what his wishes were. We had repeated conversations about even having a trach put in. Never wanted to have a trach put in. Never wanted to be in a wheelchair. Didn't want to live if he'd be in a wheelchair.
I didn't want him to die at the time because, he was kind of like the anchor to what all I was doing through my life. But I also didn't want him to be like a vegetable or anything.
Your scheduling of his care is completely dictated by an insurance schedule.
As soon as you get your patient in the door, the first thing you're looking at is their insurance approval.
We continued to make progress up until the day he left. So when he left, we were still making progress, and that's why I wanted to keep him.
He worked harder, they said, than any patient they had ever had and was progressing. So why could we not stay there? We had insurance. Why could we not stay?
Since he's been home, he's slipped back.
The options were to, okay, go home now and, try to have a good life.
It's easy for me to sit back and say this doesn't work. What's not easy is trying to find something that does. And when it hit our family directly, then it was like, all right, you can't just sit back and complain anymore. You have to find an alternative.
Here comes now, here is our guy that we're doing this benefit for, Devin Dearth.
Hello everybody, this is Ruth Leike. She's in Tianjin, China, and Ruth, we're here at the Second Baptist Church in Greenville, Kentucky.
Right when Ruth got there, she had lunch, or she went there, she got settled, she went to lunch, and then she came back 15 minutes, and then needles all in her right side, and then right after they took the needles out, she could already feel filling back in her pinky.
A lot of people in the States do traditional Chinese medicine.
An increasing number of people that are very receptive to Chinese medicine, especially because the public is increasingly interested in having it available, but there is still significant resistance.
I was very reluctant at first. In fact, I was one of the most reluctant ones in the whole family.
From a standard medical society, I doubt it would be looked highly upon.
Acupuncture and Eastern medicine, I truly believe, has its role in medicine. I just think that here in the United States, we haven't quite figured out what that role is.
There is evidence that it works. I think he pulled out all the stops at this point.